It's like it looks like a little tiny shoes. Like, look at that. It's kind of cute. But then like you get the gist of it. This is what you get when you buy it. This is size 11. Whoa, look at that. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? So today I'm really excited to show you guys some new stuff that I'm getting for my trip for Zion National Park this coming weekend. I mean 2 days. So happy Valentine's and also happy long weekend, because it's gonna be a 3-day weekend, at least for me, because the Monday holiday. But today I really want to show you guys something new, and it's my new hiking shoes. It's from Rax. Not getting any sponsorships or anything, but I just wanted to share you guys my new shoes that I got. These are actually hiking shoes. It's really cool. Let's just dive right into it. So I like the fact that it comes in this nice bag, because I'm one of those folks that actually, after a long hike, or if your shoes get dirty and you're traveling, I like to put in grocery bags. But in this case, they provided a nice bag. It's kind of like those reusable bags, right? It's not cheap. So it also has a little zipper on here, so you can unzip. Let's just like go right into it. So, and you know what? It even says something in the back. It has some writing in the back, and it says basically, this bag is made of plastic. Use it for as long as you like. However, when it's no longer of use, do not leave it in the countryside of the sea. Okay. Dispose of it in a refuse container. The world belongs to us. We must protect it. So if you have any suggestions, you can contact them. So pretty cool. I saw the shoes and really liked the design of it. So I'm just gonna go open it. Oh, everything's falling apart. Knocking everything over. So here it is, all in its glory, the shoes. So these are kind of, yeah. So they kind of don't look like, right there. It does not look like, hold on. It doesn't look like hiking shoes. It looks like basketball shoes. I mean, that's kind of cool. Look at that. So I'm just gonna go and explore, what's on here. So they give this nice little greeting card with instructions, and they're talking about how the leather here is suede. It feels pretty cool. Suede on right here. So you got suede material that's just kind of wrapped around here, and along the sides. So a little bit of suede. I noticed this shoes, what caught my attention is when I saw it like this. It looks like a basketball shoes. It looks athletic. It looks like, I don't know, kind of like a soldier shoes. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome, to be honest. And let's just take a look at here. So here is this little emblem, and it says Rax on there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's so small. Rax Wild Wolf School. So I originally thought this is like lion, but it makes sense. This is kind of like a wolf shoes, but it does look a lot. It looks like a lion. In fact, if I flare this up, it sort of looks like a lion's ear, or one of those like lizard that sprays out acid and stuff. But this is actually awesome. I've never seen this sort of feature before, just because I don't buy these type of shoes. But I like the fact that it has this to protect anything from coming into the shoes. I don't know if that's what the case is for, but it looks like a nice protective guard in the front. And then also in here, you can see that it has this inside here, and this is kind of where your feet will slip in. And this is actually pretty comfortable. I mean, yeah, feeling the material in here, it's relatively soft. I say the padding is kind of thin, so hopefully it'll do well. But the padding is of your typical shoes that you will buy. But it feels really nice. The material and the quality of the bill is really good. Stitches all around here, stitching. So let's just go back to looking at this right here. So the design here looks kind of awesome because it just reminds me of like the desert, like kind of extreme, but at the same time it sort of represents an animal, like sort of like the wolf thing that they're going on. If I didn't look at the word wolf, I would think this is more of a lion. Sorry, but it looks more like a lion to me. And so let's just work our way around here. It looks like they have a strap here, like a Teflon, not, yeah, like Velcro, not Teflon, a Velcro. But this is probably if you want to make sure your shoe's a little bit tighter, I would think, because it looks like it has a strap where you can kind of like make sure it stays there. Never seen that feature before, so actually we'll see how that works. Like that it has a hook right here, and you can hang it if you want to. Let's just go to the side. So it has these extra clips here where you can wrap around your shoelaces to make it tighter on the top. I've never actually used that type of feature before. I don't know. I'm sort of like casual where my shoes aren't super tight, but then we'll see when I put the shoes on this weekend if I really need to use that. So other than that, yeah, I can't stop talking about the suede. Can't believe it comes with suede material, which is really cool. Alright, so let's just go around here. This is the other side of the shoes. What's this? Oh, it has like a little, I don't know what it is, like leaf? I have no idea, but it's part of it right there. And so this is the inside of the shoes. This is actually the right side shoes. So this is the inside, which is kind of plain, and it's fine. I don't mind at all. All right, and let's just go right to the bottom side. The bottom side is actually really neat because if you look at this, it looks like miniature spikes, and it's something that you kind of see in like kind of like the soccer shoes, but this is all plastic or rubber, and it looks like this material is tough, like it's like rigid, but this material is actually it's pretty soft, you know, it's pretty flexible. This is all like, it feels like rubber. The white parts right here, it looks like it's hard plastic, but it's not hard plastic. It's actually pretty flexible material, so it's actually really good. And I like that it gives you this right here in the front, so you have grip as you're walking, and you have these lines right here, these kind of like canyons, you know, remind me of canyons, and that looks like something that would be good for walking through terrain that might have water, so water can kind of like seep through and don't get stuck in there. This is kind of interesting. This comes from the top side, so kind of like water runoff right here. It has like these little grooves in the front, which is nice because sometimes I like to kind of like, you know, kick my shoes against something or move something like that. So, you know, I think that's kind of cool to just kind of have that protection there. So other than that, it has, going back here looking at these areas right here, these are kind of like ridges. It's kind of like spiky little mountains, grooves, and this looks like something that will give you grip in case like I can kind of see these as like anti-slip grips in here. So yeah, this white little actually looks like little mountains with snow on it. If you look at it, this is like all snow, and these are mountains, the brown spots, and then like you got the peaks, which is snow. So you can kind of look at it like that. That's actually kind of cool. So you go down here, they have their brand right here, Rax, and then a little bit arch here as an arch. Excuse me. Whew. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. No, I do not have coronavirus, but everybody's been getting sick. So anyway, So yeah, the ridges here looks kind of cool. Yeah, but it does give you full connection between the front and the back side, which is nice. So you don't fully strain your feet while you're walking. So going to the back side, you have more mountain peaks here. I'm assuming this is more for grip in case you enter terrain that might have slip. And then you have some spikes here again. And then going here, you have some grooves, just like as you did in the front side. I really don't know. I feel like it's the same thing. Oh yeah, it is the same thing as this white groove here, but it's just different texture. So it's just more for slip. And this one, I can kind of see that it will help with also digging and planting your shoes and digging out. So it's like you're kind of like chopping into it at the same time, while giving you some grip in case you lose balance. So, and also this thing sticks out a little bit further than the shoes, which is kind of cool. I'll just put it like this, so it kind of pokes out, you know, like even this part right here too, it pokes out a little bit. This is good because I don't, you know, I usually hit myself, I hit the backside of my shoes against something, and so having these bumper stops actually is beneficial for those type of things. Really cool. One thing I would say is that although this white texture looks really nice here, it's gonna get dirty. I see this part getting dirty, the white part. So it's, I mean, you can't prevent it from getting like dirty. So they did say that this is suede, so you don't want to wash it. You want to like brush off the dust and use some products that are made for cleaning shoes. So although it's water resistant, they don't recommend that you completely soak this in water and clean it. So it makes me wonder if it's like really if it's really water resistant. So suede is, they say the suede is often used, I'm reading the little label here. Suede leather is often used in hiking shoes, breathable and wear resistance. Shoes surface get dirty, please don't wash with water. Brush away the dust and stains. Spray shoe care agent, put in the ventilated place, natural dry. So mesh upper. So the mesh upper, I don't know what that means. Remove the shoelace, get shoe wet, brush it with soft and detergent, rinse off the bubble thoroughly, put in ventilated place, avoid exposure. So mesh upper. So remove the shoelace, get shoe wet. So I don't think this shoe is meant to walk into water. It's suede. It's probably meant more for your typical hiking without like dipping into water. So I will try not to get into the water. I'm not going to cross any rivers or creeks. At least that's not the goal. But if we do, who cares, right? I'm going to go all in and try it out. Yeah, so everything looks nice. I mean, like I said, it looks like basketball shoes. It's like, oh shit, it looks like an alligator. Actually, that looks like a reflection from there. That's kind of cool. It's like a mirror reflection of what's going on here. So anyway, awesome shoes. I'll put the link under there if you guys are interested in getting this type of shoes. Look at that. The label here looks really nice. So yeah, I mean, I'll put it in there. Got it from Amazon. Really good deal. I forgot the price. I'll put the link in there. But oh yeah, it's like 70 something bucks. So $73, $74, somewhere around there. It's like in the $70 range, but I think it's well worth it. The shoe looks pretty awesome. It looks like a military shoe slash basketball slash Superman, whatever you want to call it. But I can't wait to try it out and let you guys know how it goes like. And stay tuned. Oh yeah, before I go, stay tuned. This weekend I'm going to post. I'm not going to be do any podcasts, but I did a pre-recording of podcast with Brian, and you know, if you guys haven't seen the other episode where Brian and we did an episode about beers and boxing, where we talk about boxing, we're drinking beers, and we're also rating the beer that we're drinking. So continuing that sort of theme, this new beer episode, we're exploring Japanese beer. We're exploring a very cool Japanese beer. Comment in there, or you know, let me know what you guys think, what beer that we're going to talk about. No cheating, don't ask Brian. If you guys did, then like, oh well. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna talk about beers, and then excuse me, I'm like stuffy nose right now. And on top of that, I'll make sure to make a video of my trip to Zion National Park. I'll do a cinematic video or some sort of video, and I'll post it up sometime next week when I get back. But happy Valentine's to you guys, and enjoy the rest of the week and a long weekend. If you guys have a 3-day weekend, I have a 3-day weekend, so I'm taking advantage of it by going out of state, exploring nature. So take it easy, and I'll see you guys later. All right. Come on, turn off.